Alright, ladies and gents, strap yourselves in because I'm diving headfirst yet again into the steaming pile of sanctimonious nonsense that passes for modern discourse. You ready? Good. Let's talk about Bob Vylan again, the so-called punk rap duo who've decided that chanting, and I quote, "the only good pig is a dead pig," unquote, at a gig is the height of artistic expression. Yes, you heard that right. This little gem resurfaced from a 2023 performance at the Rebellion Festival in Blackpool, where frontman Pascal Robinson Foster, Bobby Vylan, thought it would be edgy to whip up a crowd with a bit of anti-police bile. Now, I'm all for free speech, as you know. Say what you want, sing what you want, scream it from the rooftops, but let's not pretend this is some profound social commentary. It's not. It's a tired, lazy trope. Everyone's fed up with them now. The kind of thing you'd expect from a teenager who's just discovered anarchy and thinks it's a personality. The only good pig is a dead pig. Really? That's your big statement. That's the wisdom you're imparting to the world. I've heard more insightful lyrics from a karaoke machine after 3 pints. And this isn't even the first time Bob Vylan's been in the headlines for stirring the pot. As we all know, last week at Glastonbury, they were leading the crowd in chants of death, death to the IDF and free plasticine because apparently nothing says punk rebellion like picking a fight with an army halfway across the globe. And why do they call themselves punk? I'm old enough to remember punk, and these two, they're nothing like punk. The punk movement was very much anti-establishment, Johnny Rotten, etc., the Sex Pistols. And these two are very much the establishment, being promoted by them at every chance, such as Sadiq Khan, the little manlet London mayor at the moment. And of course the BBC, they're all establishment, all of them. And talking of the BBC, in their infinite wisdom, thought it was a cracking idea to live stream this to millions, only to backpedal faster than a politician caught with their hand in the cookie jar saying they should have pulled the broadcast because it was utterly unacceptable. Oh, well done, BBC. Gold star for hindsight, eh? Maybe next time don't put a band you've already flagged as high risk on live telly without a 10-second delay. Just a thought. And here's the thing, when the campaign against anti-Semitism dug up this dead pig clip, they didn't just sit on it. They went straight to the police in Lancashire and Somerset and saying, "Oi mate, this isn't art, it's incitement." And you know what? I think they've got a point. If you're standing on a stage riling up a crowd to cheer for dead coppers, you're not exactly spreading peace and love, are you? You're not Bob Dylan penning a protest song, you're just shouting fire in a crowded theatre and calling it punk. And yes, I know we on the right have a problem with the police and their two-tier policing and two-tier justice, but we don't want them dead, do we? Like I've said, I've been to many Tommy Robinson marches in London and never once have heard anyone calling for the death of anyone, for any reason. What does that tell you? Now, Bob Vylan's defenders, and I know, unbelievable, isn't it? They've got someone defending them, will tell you this is all about speaking truth to power or other such crap. They've even got the gall to claim they're being targeted for speaking up. Targeted? Oh, please spare me the martyr routine. You're not being prosecuted, you're being called out for saying something monumentally stupid, and let's not kid ourselves. Nobody's cancelling their Glastonbury set because they're pro-plasticine. They're in hot water because they're chanting for death and destruction like it's a bloody nursery rhyme. And here's another thing about free speech. It comes with consequences. You can say what you like, but don't cry foul when people call you out for it. Bob Vylan's not the first band to think they're sticking it to the man by slagging off the police or the IDF. And they won't be the last. But if you're going to play the rebel, at least have the guts to own it when the backlash comes. Don't hide behind "we're being targeted" or "it's just art." Art doesn't get a free pass to incite violence, and it doesn't get to dodge accountability just because you've got a microphone and a bad attitude. And let's talk about the police for a second, shall we? They're not perfect, no. Are there problems with policing, as I've told you? Yeah, there is, but chanting "the only good pig is a dead pig" isn't a critique, it's a tantrum. It's the kind of thing you say when you've got nothing constructive to add, so you just go for shock value. If you want to fix policing, maybe start with something resembling an idea, not a slogan that sounds like it was scribbled on a bathroom wall. Meanwhile, the same crowd that cheers this nonsense will clutch their pearls when someone else says something they don't like. Funny how that works, isn't it? It's almost like the rules only apply when it suits them, and the BBC, bless their cotton socks, are now saying they'll stop live streaming high-risk performances. Well, isn't that reassuring? The thing screams, we've learned our lesson like a policy change after the horse has already bolted. So what's the takeaway here? Bob Vylan has every right to say what they want, but don't be surprised when the world doesn't throw them a parade for it. If you're going to stand on a stage and chant for dead police or dead soldiers, you better be ready for the consequences, whether that's a police probe or a cancelled gig or just the general public thinking you're a bit of a prat. Punk's supposed to be about shaking things up, not just shouting the loudest and hoping nobody notices you've got nothing to say. So there we go. Despite being cancelled, I don't think this is the last we'll hear of this gruesome, twosome Bob Vylan. Because if anything, they've gained a lot of infamy now. And just what the hell are the woke, progressive, tolerant left thinking about by throwing their support behind someone who calls for the death of the people? I don't get it. It's hypocrisy, isn't it? Anyway, there we go. I'm Paz49. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. And I'll see you at the next video. Roger Trout.